Hey folks, today I'm giving a full review of the Reebok Floatride Run Fast 2. Okay, let's get into the specs of this shoe. So, the Reebok Floatride Run Fast 2 is made of ultralight cushioning material, 8mm drop, and altogether in the size 8 UK it is just over 7 ounces, so it's very light for a shoe. Not extremely light. I mean, you can get shoes nowadays for 6-5 ounces, but yeah, no, very light for what it is. And overall it's a shoe built for those speed days, tempo runs, speed sessions, what have you, but it's also built for everyday running. But personally I wouldn't advise on using that shoe for that purpose. For me, it's built really well for faster, shorter runs. Okay, so let's start with the upper of the shoe. So, the Reebok Floatride has a very seamless engineered mesh upper here. It's lightweight and it's very comfortable. The tongue here, very well constructed, it's very light and fits well with the overall upper structure, and the laces are flat and overall they tie in very well and they don't cause any obstruction on your foot. Overall it's a very traditional style runner as opposed to the Reebok One, whereas it was very differently built, and this edition feels like a traditional runner made 10-15 years ago, which is great. And it's definitely something you wouldn't see usually in today's market. So let's move on now to the midsole of the shoe. So the midsole of the shoe consists of Pebax foam here, together with EVA foam on the top. And this foam combined makes for a very energetic, responsive and bouncy ride, and definitely works really well on those fast days, and hence the name Run Fast. But no, I mean, I felt that it really works well, and for the price, which I'll get onto later, it's just a great shoe for those speedier days, for those tempo runs. And overall, very satisfied with the midsole construction of the shoe. So now let's move on to the outsole. My general overall impressions of the shoe, having put in 50 plus miles in the shoe. Okay, moving on to the outsole of the shoe. Now, not much to say here. It's a full rubber outlay here, which is surprising because this shoe being very light, it's just over 7 ounces, you wouldn't expect it to have a full layer of rubber here on the outsole, but it does. And it makes for a great grip, and overall very pleased with it. You know, for me, as long as it doesn't add too much weight, you know, or is overly heavy down on the outsole, then I'm happy. And I mean, yeah, I can't complain with this. Okay, so having covered the upper, the midsole and the outsole, just want to give you my thoughts on this shoe. Just after putting in a good number of miles in this, over 50 now at this stage. So I'm very pleased with the shoe. Is it the best shoe to have for tempo days? No. Is it the best shoe for marathon days? No. But is it a shoe that can be used for those days and to be happy with the performance it gives you? Yes. And I mean, for a shoe, you know, that costs around €70 to €110 depending where you get it, I mean, that's a bargain price for a shoe of this caliber. And, you know, I think it's great for what it is. It's very lightweight. It reminds me of a traditional shoe, you know, and overall the look of it's very nice too. You know, I mean, it can be used for a casual shoe too if you're that way inclined, even though it's definitely meant for running. But no, overall, very happy with the shoe. And I have to say, if Reebok keeps going the way they're going with these shoes, I know they've released a Run Fast 3, which I haven't reviewed yet, which I hope to review in the future. But if they keep going with the caliber of this shoe, then you know they'll go down in history as being very good shoes for fast days and for marathons if you want to use them for that. So yeah, overall very happy, and here's hoping the Floatride Run Fast 3 will be as good as this. Thanks all for tuning in. That was my full review of the Reebok Floatride Run Fast 2. If you want more running reviews of mine, please head on over to my channel. There's plenty of them there for you. And in the meantime, have a great week, and I'll speak to you very soon.